Hi everyone, I'm Kate McCauley. Welcome to Sneak Peek Week for the new Dream On dress. We have a little guest this time. She is the boss of the house and the boss of my studio, so I daren't ask her to leave. She'll probably get up as soon as I start moving around a little bit. Now this dress, we had so many requests for a fitted version of the Everydays Weekend dress, which is like very easy fit. So we had so many requests for a fitted version that we slid it in between the next pattern release and that one to bring you this. Now the two dresses are relatively similar. So if you already own the Everydays a Weekend dress, you might just want to buy the add-on, which is just the bodice. So first of all, the main difference between the two patterns is this fitted bodice. So you can see here that it's very fitted through the body. So it's fitted through the shoulders, the bust, and the torso and the waist. And then you get the gorgeous two tiers and then a whole lot of sleeve options. So let's talk about the individual options in this pattern first. So you have three rounded necklines. You have the high, which is my favorite, you have the mid, and then you have the low, and they are all rounded necklines and banded. You then have the gorgeous winter roll neck, which is high and fold over, and that fits on this lovely high neck. Then you have a whole bunch of sleeves. There are 8 different sleeve options that you can do. For summer or in a warm climate, there is sleeveless. You then have the cap sleeve and the short sleeve. There is then 3/4 sleeve, long sleeve, and a long sleeve with cuff. And then there is a gorgeous little cropped bishop sleeve, and then the full length slim bishop sleeve. There are pockets that you can put in if you choose to. And then there are 4 lengths. There is the mini, there is the knee length, there is the midi, and then there is a maxi. And the maxi is about ankle length. And within each of those lengths, there are 2 tiers. And then in this pattern, there is a skirt option. So you have the mini, knee length, midi and maxi skirt with a covered waistband with elastic on the inside. So in this tutorial, I show you the elastic method for gathering. You can use the traditional method if you prefer, that's in the tutorial as well. But in the main tutorial, I show you how to gather with elastic. It is very, very simple. And I finally worked out a way so that you can do this tier as well without getting it doing the wave. Now, the elastic version of gathering is fantastic for the waist because you want the waist on the fitted version to be fitted to your waist. So comfortable, not tight, but fitted into your waist. And the elastic does that. And then you can put elastic in this version and it makes gathering so fast and even, and that's what I love about it. Now, fabric-wise, 4-way stretch knit fabrics, you need it for the bodice. So if you don't have 4-way stretch knit, your fabric is going to pull up as it pulls out to cover around your body, to stretch around your body. So 4-way stretch knit fabrics are needed for your bodice, your sleeve, and your neck bands. The skirt tiers, not so much. If you use the elastic method for gathering, then you can be a little bit more versatile with the skirt tier fabric because you have the elastic to keep it within the gathered width. If you don't, it can stretch out of shape when it's sewn onto the bottom because there's no resilience. It doesn't bounce back into shape. So 4-way stretch knit fabrics. So there are so many that you can use. Obviously your brushed polys, so your single brushed and your double brushed polys, your sweater knits, hutch knits, crepe knits. Don't mistake that with crepe woven, stretch woven, so crepe knit fabrics. The French terry from Lush, which is polyester, is fantastic. That's what this one is. I don't think it works in a thicker fabric, like French terry, like cotton French terry, or ponte or anything like that. But in this one, it's gorgeous. The gathers form absolutely beautifully. Your bamboo, modal, viscose rayon elastanes, just remember with those that they do have a lot of a softer stretch. So they're going to fit differently on the body to say you know, a stretch crepe or something like that. Cotton lycra, yes, I would stay low if you can. If you go above 180 into 200, you are going to get a lot of body in these tiers, but if you're okay with that, then go for it. But if you stick around the 180, it's still going to have that lovely flow. Let's get into talking about the dresses. I will show you from the mini all the way to the maxi in the dresses and the skirt. So mix them all up and we'll go through one by one. Let's get started. Now, first up is the mini length. Isn't this just about the most adorable thing you have ever seen? This is, as I said, the mini length. It is the fitted bodice of the Dream On. It is the bishop sleeve. And the thing I love about this bishop sleeve, it is very subtle. So you get the look, but it's not overbearing. And then I've got the high neckline. And this is just, it's just a poly knit. And it's just so lovely and bright. It's like I just want to jump around. I did want to show you this with heels, but I'm still living out of boxes because my studio still hasn't been built yet. So sneakers it is. Can't find those gorgeous heels anywhere. But this is totally adorable. And this fabric is from a local store to me now since I've moved, which is Jono's on the Sunshine Coast. And the ladies there are absolutely gorgeous, full of stories and helpful advice. Really lovely. Love going in there. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I've used the proper Laston in the tier and it just sits beautifully. I love this dress so much. With a gorgeous pair of sandals on a beautiful spring day. Next up, we have the knee length. This is a viscose from Wattle Hill Fabrics and it is so beautiful and soft on the body and the quality is so nice, it makes it so easy to sew. So you can see it sits right on my knee, which of course is going to depend on your height, the length of your legs. Just have a look in the finished garment measurements and you can see what those lengths are and how they would be on your body. So I have, as I said, the knee length, the fitted bodice, nice and fitted, and then we have the high neckline and then the little short sleeves. Totally adorable on a summer's day. Lots of swing, but not too much, you know. And then if you wanted to wear it to work, pop on your favourite work shoes and off you go. And then if you wanted to wear it to work, pop on your favourite work shoes and off you go. Viscose is a lovely, comfortable fabric to wear to work. Next up in the knee length is the gorgeous cropped bishop sleeve. Now this sleeve has elastic through the hemline, so it is really simple to make and it just has that lovely blousing effect just above the elbow. And of course we have the two tiers to the knee, the fitted bodice and then the mid neckline. And this fabric is a double brush poly from Lush. Gorgeously twirlable. And then there's the knee length in the skirt version. So again, you have the two tiers and you can put the pockets in if you want to. Nice flat covered waistband. And I've teamed it with the Keep It Simple t-shirt. And this is a double brush poly from Lush. Super, super cute. And in hindsight, I actually think this fabric looks better with white. Really cute, easy breezy. Tuck your top in if you want to, have it blousing a little bit. Just lovely and relaxed and comfortable. Oh, totally adorable with a cropped besties tee. So this one is the midi length. I have the high rounded neck. I have the long sleeve with the cuff, and then it sits below my knee at calf length. This fabric is, as I mentioned earlier, French terry from Lush, and it is perfect for this dress because it is so soft and so light, and it drapes because it is polyester. I actually bought this for an unwind, this fabric, and then I was selecting my fabrics to make the dress, and I thought this is perfect for this dress, and I was right. So it has a lovely amount of movement, and it's just really lovely and easy. It actually reminds me of a wind cheater dress or a t-shirt dress, but with that little bit of fullness and forgiveness through the butt. Throw in a pair of sneakers, and it is just that easy, relaxed, weekend kind of look that's just a little bit more special. And how is this for midi gorgeousness? Isn't that, I just love this. I feel so tall in this, and I am not tall at all. Isn't that fabulous? Now, this is a rayon fabric, so a rayon knit fabric. Now, the thing you have to be careful with rayon and with ITY, depending on the quality of the fabric and the thickness of the fabric, is, if you can have a look here, see how the waistline is sitting, here's my waist, and here's my hips. So it's kind of sitting in halfway between, and it's cut at exactly the same length as the other ones. There are some fabrics that are going to grow. So if your fabric has a lot of vertical stretch like this one does, because it is such a lightweight rayon, then it will drop. Now, I actually like it because I love that drop waist look, but just be aware that with fabrics that don't have a lot of vertical resilience, that they will tend to grow on your body, particularly in such a long length like this. Probably not in the mini, really not much at all, and maybe not in the knee length, but certainly in the midi and the maxi, it will definitely grow. And you can see it's a lot longer than the one I just showed you in the pink. So this is the sleeveless and the high neck, my absolute favorite combination. And it's just fabulous. You've got lovely easy bands, just finishing it off at the neckline and around the arm. Super breezy, easy, and now I can't wait for spring to come. And for me, the easiest option is always going to be a pair of sneakers, just because it's comfortable and I'm not going to trip over myself. But a pair of heels, pair of little flat sandals, perfect. Isn't this adorable? This is the midi skirt length with the game on top. Isn't it fabulous? And I have made it into spandex, and the gathers worked perfectly. Gorgeous definition at the waist, little shoulder action, really cute. Or if you need it a little bit more casual, your favorite t-shirt. Remember the unwind that I did in the silk, the pattern hack? Love that combo. She's back. And this is my favorite combo, the timeout tank. It's just understated, a little bit of chic, but lovely and relaxed at the same time. And then we have the maxi. So you can see, ideally it's ankle length. So again, you'll find finish measurements on page 5 in the tutorial so that you can compare to yourself and see whether you need to cut it longer or a little bit shorter. Gorgeous fitted bodice, high neckline with contrast band, and I've done the cuff. And it's just easy. It's just easy to throw on. If I'm cold, I'll throw on a pair of leggings underneath. And really, with any of these, I have these lovely soft bandeau leggings I wear, and I just throw them on under everything, and they keep me so warm. Now, I realised that I forgot to do a roll neck. So, I've whipped up the actual roll neck from the pattern. Let's pop that on. So, if you needed a little bit more warmth, you might need to use your imagination a little bit. So pretend that's covering that band. And there you go for the roll neck. Now this is nice and floppy on this fabric because the fabric itself, you can see it's just a poly knit. And this one I think is from Jono's on the Sunshine Coast as well. And you can see that because the fabric is floppy, the neckline will be floppy. If the fabric is thicker or has more body, it will sit more up and closer to your neck. So that is a maxi dress. And last but not least, we have the maxi skirt. So gorgeous look in summer or spring with a sleeveless top, or lovely and relaxed with the besties. Or if you're looking for a little bit more warmth and casualness, compare it back with the unwind, or keep it nice and simple with the Keep It Simple tee. Now, if you own the Everyday's a Weekend dress and you would like just the bodice of the fitted dress, that will be available as an add-on pattern. So it won't have any of the other pieces, just the front and back bodice and the 3 rounded necklines of the Dream On dress and the sleeveless armhole and bands, of course. So that is all of the styles I have sewn up. What did you think? Do you have a favourite? This is definitely my favourite. I just think the colour on me is really, really good, but I definitely love that the sleeveless animal print one and then the mini with the bishop sleeve. Actually, Melanie's Everyday's a Weekend dress that is on the cover inspired me in that little colourful one version of hers. Now, to join in our giveaway, all you need to do is comment on this video. You can comment in the group, on YouTube, either or both. It's totally up to you. Each comment on the video in the group and then on the video on YouTube will go in the draw to win a free copy of this Dream On dress pattern. And then our tester photos start tomorrow morning with Mel's photo early in the morning. And as part of our giveaway, if you comment on the tester photos, you will also go in the draw to win a copy of this pattern for free. And then Thursday is our pattern release. So that will start on Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now, you don't need to remember what that time is. If you go onto the website, up the top you will see a banner, and that will tell you when the pattern release starts and finishes. You will also see a countdown on the actual dress at the top of the listing so that you don't miss out, because I know our time zones are very, very different. So we like to have that. And if you are signed up for our newsletter, you will also get the countdown in there as well so that you don't miss out. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Just click on the red button and you'll stay up to date with pattern releases and any other specials and new designs that we have coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the group.